These cost £82. Yes, £82, which is literally nothing for a set of parallel guides. Hello guys, welcome. Ryan Cooper here from the London Craftsman channel. How's it all going? And in today's episode, we're going to be delving into the subject of the parallel guides from BANGGOOD again. We already had a video last year, the one just before Christmas, and we had one to do with the whole entire collection of BANGGOOD that I own as our last video, the first video of the year 2022. But I'm returning to the parallel guides because they're that good and I want to show you them in real time being used. So if you're interested in this subject, you want to learn a little bit more, see them up close, see them being used, well, better stay tuned. Watch to the end. I hope you enjoy. Please do consider subscribing. We also have a membership. If you join our membership, you've got perks such as shout outs, uncut footage, bloopers, tour of the workshop, spraying lesson, lots and lots of little bits that you may find interesting. It also helps me out, helps the little channel out because we do need to buy things for our channel such as tools. Also, stay tuned to the end because I'm going to be showing you two fantastic BANGGOOD products that you need to buy before the prices go up. Really, really fantastic tools that you do not want to miss. They are that good. So stay tuned right to the end to that. But other than that, let's get back on track and talk about the video in hand. Right, so let me just run you through a few little bits about these BANGGOOD parallel guides. Firstly, they do rips of up to 1350mm with what you have. You could buy two kits together, remember? They're being that cheap. You could make the arms longer if you really wanted to, but with what you've got, you can do up to 1350mm. You have got these little bars that do the thin rips and they connected to the two sliding stoppers, and they do go through these bars like so, and then you flip them around and then it goes underneath your rail. So it does work, but I've not worked out the markings. They do have markings on the side. Remember, I do have two previous videos. The last one that I just did was comparing all of the tools in general, and I did show you these, but the one just before Christmas was about the parallel guides where I just showed you how they connect together, how they calibrate. Overview once more, these cost £82. Yes, £82, which is literally nothing for a set of parallel guides. If we're going to be looking at the woodpeckers from woodpeck.com, it's £295 without a case and £355 with a case. If you go to Woodworkers Workshop UK, it's going to be a staggering £560. You can do the maths, it's absolutely ridiculously cheaper than the competitors. Morally, yeah, we know they're copies and we're buying something that's been copied for something else, but when something is so cheap like this, how can you turn it down? So about the quality. Quality, I've been using these for a week now and they are fantastic. The feel of them is beautiful. They're beautifully made. They're made from CNC machined aluminium. All the parts are beautifully made. They've got etched, laser etched, I believe, markings on them. Just overall beautifully made products. So they also look the same, going by pictures of course, because I don't have a set of woodpeckers parallel guides. They have the calibration marks both on the top, and they also have marks on the side for when you do the thin rips. And when you buy a set of these, you do get free delivery. So £82 is all in, no import charges, no delivery charges, nothing, just £82. So which is pretty staggering really. Right, so before you even start with a set of parallel guides, you've got to put them together. And as you can see by these components, they come with these little tongues, or these little joining bars. Each one's got a little Allen key head on it, and they simply just nip up against each other. So that will slide into that one like so, and then you'll just nip it up from the underside. At the moment, I've got two joined together. So I've got two arms effectively. I don't need these at the moment because I'm only ripping a small piece. I technically don't even need the second one on. Because I'm doing a small piece, but let's just leave it on for now. Right, so the first thing that you need to do before you use your parallel guides, firstly, is to calibrate. So what we're going to do first is show you. So if we have a look on the track, we've got two triangles. One triangle at around 295 and one triangle around 370. So you need to get your stoppers set up, flip them up so you can see them. And so this face of the stopper is dead center of that triangle. Okay, so that is the first thing that you need to do. Obviously, before you do that, you need to have your parallel guides put together. Okay, so the next part of the calibration process is you put the bar in. So the stoppers are in the right place now. We're going to slide that bar through. We're going to put our little nuts on the end of the rod, plastic cap on the end, and then you slide this so it's nice snugly seated up against this one. Then you nip up this and you nip up this. All right, so next process is all we need to do is get our square. And here we've got a nice Banggood one. I think this was 18 quid. And we're gonna put that up against our splinter guard. We're about 3mm away from our square. Can you see our square's hitting our stopper? And we've still got a bit of a gap here. All we need to do is release this section. This is where the calibration process starts. And simply move this section. Can you see it's gonna slide? So we're just gonna slide that up until it's the square. There we go, nice and accurate. So that square is up against the splinter guard, the stopper is up against the square, and then we're just gonna nip this section up. So that's where the calibration process comes in, that little joint there. Let's go ahead and do that side. So that should be calibrated. So what we need to do now is just remove this rod because I don't need it anymore. We also only need one stopper. See, the good thing about these parallel guides is it comes with 2 stoppers where you only need one, but if you're doing multiple cuts or different sizes, at least you can keep 2 tracks, 2 stoppers on. One could be set at 550, one could be set at 300, for example. You just do 2 sets without having to keep on moving one. So we're gonna get rid of the one that we don't need for now. It's set it up to the measurement that we want. The best way to get your measurement is have your stopper in the upright position and then you can see it up against your measurement, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna go for 300. So the front, well, obviously this is the edge that's gonna hit up against your work. I'm gonna hit that at 300, nip up the stopper. Same on this one. 300, nip it up. Then we can flip them down, okay? Let's get a piece of MDF. We've got a nice fresh cut on this one, okay? So we're not going by machined edge. Remember, if you've got a machined edge, you want to just allow for that. So make your piece bigger, do a parallel guide, flip your work over and then recut that factory edge off or that crappy edge. Now your track is on your piece, flip the stoppers down and up against your workpiece. Like so. Now comes the cutting. Got my saw set up for an 18mm cut. I'm gonna get my hoover set up. So I've got the saw set up with my CTS hose. These are great, by the way, the CTS, they click in, click out. And I've got it set up to my ultimate workbench build where I've got extraction coming out of the table. Okay, and I've got the stoppers down, everything in place. Let's just go for the cut. So there we go, that is one cut with a parallel guide, and this is where we can test the calibration if we've done the calibration right. Because I've got this set up, it's 300mm. We can now take this off, we flip those stoppers out of the way now, get the track out the way, and let's test to see if we've got a 300mm cut. See, it's a little bit out. So on this end, we got 302. On this end, we got 302. That's absolutely fine. It's what the calibration process is all about. All we need to do is, if you have a look here, where this section here hits up against this track, just have a look at what measurement it's at. It's basically the measurement from here to here is too wide. So all we need to do is release these 2 screws and slide it in 2mm to make it 2mm narrower. So we're just going to take a reading here where this section of the parallel guide hits up against the actual track, which is roughly 265mm. It should be 267. Nip that up, release this again. I'm just making that gap smaller by 2mm, nip up the screws. And again, we can try that once more. So now let's go and change this stopper to 290. I'm going to nip that up because we're just trying it once more, making sure it's spot on. 290, flip that stopper down, flip that down, push it in place, and let's do one more cut. This time, I'm gonna get a set of goggles. Okay, so remember, I've just changed that. Let's just do one more cut. And this is set at 290 now. Push the stoppers right up against your workpiece. Don't think I got my hoover on properly because it's not sucking out properly, but oh well. We'll have to sort that out another time. All right, let's go and check to see if we've got our measurement. There we go. Spot on, 290 mil. Okay, let's check the other side. 290 mil. Spot on. So that is the parallel guides in action. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, I did promise that I was going to mention 2 videos, so I'm going to just leave a little link in the description, first of all, of the products. And I'm putting a picture up right now. Do not miss these because prices do fluctuate and I have seen them go up significantly. So other than that, remember all the items that you see around me, the links will be in the description below. They are all ridiculously cheap when you compare them against any of the competitors. You either love them or you hate them. And so far it's 50-50. If you want a tool that is very, very high quality, low price, these are the tools for you. If you don't believe in buying abroad from China, maybe not for you. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave comments in the bar below, subscribe, like, etc., etc. Take it easy. Have a good rest of the day. Ciao.